This video will demonstrate how to make an automaton using a camshaft. For this project, you'll need skewers, a hot glue gun, lots of glue sticks, straws, a box with a width shorter than the skewers, scrap cardboard, and the Hummingbird Robotics kit if you want to motorize your automaton. With an attention to detail, some patience, and the right materials, you can bring your automaton to life. The first step is to cut out 2 cardboard circles for every pushrod you want to include in your automaton. We will assume 3 in this video. Trace and cut your discs with uniform diameters of approximately 1.5 inches to 2 inches from scrap cardboard. Trim half to be slightly smaller. It may help to use sandpaper to smooth out the edges. Carefully, cut your straws into 3 2-inch lengths and 3 1-inch lengths. Put a dab hot glue onto the center of a cardboard disc, then fix a 1-inch straw segment onto the cardboard. Immediately, put the flat end of a skewer into the straw and affix it to the cardboard disc as well. Apply glue liberally so the skewer and straw sturdily stand up straight after the glue cools. After waiting for the glue to partially cool, rotate and apply hot glue around the base of the straw and also at the top, between the gap of the straw and the skewer. While waiting for the glue to dry, keep the skewer perpendicular to the cardboard cam follower. With each of the leftover cardboard discs, mark a spot off-center and punch a skewer through it. Evenly space out the discs and write down the distance between each. This will serve as your camshaft, so offset each circle. Affix each disc onto the skewer with hot glue. Remember to liberally apply glue. Make sure each of them are perpendicular to the skewer. Remove any strings of glue. On one side of the box, punch a hole in the middle and half the length of a skewer from the top. Fit a segment of straw through the hole with at least ½ inch protruding from each side of the cardboard. Fix the straw in place by applying hot glue all the way around on each side. Fit a skewer through your newly made straw hole and punch a hole through the other panel in order to get the proper alignment for inserting your camshaft. Make sure to be precise with this, as it's essential your camshaft is level. Gently fit your camshaft into place after removing the skewer. Be careful not to bend it, as this will warp it and cause issues. Mark a center line on the top panel. Mark off the alignment of each of your cams on the top of the box. Carefully punch holes on the top of your box where those cross. Enlarge the holes in order to fit the straws through them. Insert your 2-inch lengths of straw into each hole, with the majority of the straw sticking out the top side. Insert your pushrods into each of the straws and make sure they slide smoothly. Apply hot glue to keep these in place perpendicular to the top of the box. The glue should be placed on the top and underside of each hole. For the pushrod decorations, print out a regular and mirrored copy of each decoration. Carefully cut out each and cardboard backings. Glue the decorations to each side of the cardboard backing. Using too much glue here might misshape the paper. You may want to clean up the edges after gluing on these designs. Pass each pushrod through a hole on the cardboard edge. Be careful not to puncture the decoration. Making a crank for your automaton is very easy. Cut out a scrap piece of cardboard and thread a 2-inch piece of skewer through one side and fix the other side to the camshaft. This will serve as your hand crank. Place the shaft of the motor into the skewer hole and trace it. Make sure there is no gap between the traced line and the motor edges. Carefully cut out a hole with the straight blade slightly inside the traced box. Place the motor into the newly made hole. It should be a snug fit and not fall out. Cut the skewer so the cam followers align properly with your eccentric cam discs. Glue the black Hummingbird motor adapter onto the shaft of the motor. Add a dab of glue onto the end of the adapter and apply the camshaft with some pressure. Put a substantial amount of glue onto the adapter cam shaft junction. This needs to be strong. Run your glue gun along the edges of the motor to keep it held. With your Hummingbird Duo microcontroller in hand, plug in the USB connection, the power adapter, and the motor. Make sure the motor wires are securely seated. With a little bit of programming, you can get your creation up and running in no time. With this video to guide you, use your creativity to make your own automaton.